Welcome back, everybody, to another cryptocurrency news article. This one comes from BSC News, and it's on how vulnerable are yield farms, past exploits, steps to improve security, and more. So here we go. Let's go over this. How safe are yield farms? What are the common causes of exploits? What are projects doing to improve the security of the yield farms? Learn more right now. So vulnerability of yield farms. By giving investors a new platform to diversify their portfolios, the promise of decentralized finance is starting to take shape. However, with the rise of investors' participation, there's also been a rise of exploits in yield farms. Across all chains, DeFi protocols have about $80 billion in total value locked, according to DeFi Llama, with that number having crested at an all-time high of more than $250 billion during the latest bull run. With all this capital in the crypto ecosystem, investors have discovered yield farming to be an attractive way to enhance their returns. At the same time, this has created opportunities for bad actors to steal users' funds by deploying exploits, often with enough ferocity to hijack entire projects. By now, millions upon millions of dollars have been stolen, mainly through anonymous hacks, with very little finding their way back. The majority of these exploits are based on an unseen and unintentional bugs in the protocol's smart contract. That happened with Ketchup Swap, Locum, Wybear, Piggy, Caramar Swap, Go Cerberus, and Garuda Swap, all yield farms operating on the BNB chain, so Binance chain. The attackers of these projects found out that these projects were using the same master chef contract to distribute rewards. Due to an error in this contract, nearly $10 million was stolen, plummeting the price of their native token close to $0. Of course, such exploits are not exclusive to the BNB chain. For example, on Polygon, the value of the Poly Yield finance project also collapsed to zero after attackers found a vulnerability to mint an excess supply of yield tokens. According to Peck Shield, $250,000 was stolen overnight. Now, improving security. How are we going to do this? To combat the rise of exploits, different yield farms are adopting various strategies to ensure that they are not the target of the next hack. Garuda Swap initiated Thorum Finance, which introduced smart contract upgrades that are security proofed, known as Thorum Master Chef. On the other hand, Curve Finance uses different strategies to mitigate the risk of exploits. That includes security auditing of their smart contracts, where experts double-check the code for any bugs, and the use of the Curve Emergence style, where participants can vote to pause and unpause the pool if they find something fishy. With any type of investment, there will always be some level of risk, and as the amount of money at the stake continues to increase and accordingly the potential reward for successful hackers, yield farms are adopting more conservative stances and defense approaches in order to minimize margins of error. As exploits grow more sophisticated, projects must continuously monitor, test, and update potentially vulnerable lines of code. Which is true. I believe like my project, you guys know, Divvy project, they're always going over like audits, like very recently to make sure the network is secure, no vulnerability. So yeah, this is what projects need to do. They need to have like consistent security on top of it to make sure no exploits are found and then money is stolen. But yeah, so that's what's going on with yield farms. Like there is a risk to it. Just always do your research, look behind, like who's the security? Are they being audited, checked like every so often, or is it just left? Are they using the old what was it, Master Chef protocol that they were using in here? Yeah, the same Master Chef contract. Like that would be probably a red sign. So yeah, always do your research on that. Look into it, like what's going on. But yeah, so like, but like, don't hinder from it. Let's test it out still. Yield farms like have some risk, but if you want to like get in the space and see how this DeFi space works, you got to try it out. It's like put $10 in. Don't put like all your money like in there, like you have $1,000 in your bank account. I want to put $1,000, and it's like no. Test it out first. Make sure it's safe and secure. Nothing ever happened, and then you should be good from there. But yeah, it's always good. This is still new technology emerging. We're figuring out how it works, and yeah, it's going to be a pretty crazy future when all this is finally secure and not too many hackers and attackers are coming in. So yeah, I hope you guys like this article. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up on your way out. Subscribe to the channel, and until next time, the Crypto Sherpa is out.